Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies. Today we have Agni, and she is an amazing rapid transformational therapist and also a life coach. And she will share with us something magical today, her experience, and also in the end, we will do something beautiful together. She prepares a guided meditation or something even more powerful. We're going to find out. So stay tuned until the end. So she will share with us lots of knowledge. Hi, Agnes. Welcome.
Hi. Hi, how are you, Roxandra?
I'm really good and very excited to have you here. Thank you for joining and thank you for accepting my invitation for Supermom's Magic Circle. I can't wait to share with my ladies your knowledge. Can you please tell us a bit about yourself?
I am Agnes, and I am a mom of a 9-year-old. I am also an entrepreneur. I have a background in marketing, looking after brands, and then also I've been on a self-discovery journey in the last 15 years. So I had different businesses in food styling, food photography. Then during COVID, we set up another business in conscious skincare. So I've tried many things in my life. I went back to my full profession for a while in marketing. And 2 years ago, I found my calling. So I think I realized I've been always looking for my calling, and that's healing and helping people. And because I have my own story, so I just RTT found me, so I signed up and I became a certified hypnotherapist. And now I am helping and healing women and young girls to get rid of emotional blocks, bad beliefs, limiting beliefs, and to become who they truly are and to find their inner wisdom and drive and be driven from the inside out.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. And that's so powerful because you've been through all this journey and you
Yeah.
started working on yourself. And RTT is something that it was in my mind for a few years, especially because you've been trained by Marisa Peers. So she's huge, and I'm sure you got all the knowledge from her. Can you share us something that really, really helped you maybe shift everything and something that was so meaningful for you after you did the training with Marisa Peers?
Yeah, so during the training, we have to go through our self reflective practices. So we have to become the therapist many times during the training. It can be from 6 months to 9 or 12 months. So it's a full year of self discovery. And then we have to be the clients as well. So we are therapists and clients. So we feel we learn to be in both positions, both sides, and we are learning the techniques as a therapist, but also learning so much and find so much about ourselves as a client. So every time I worked on a specific problem I had, I didn't role play. Some people role play, but I didn't. So every time I worked on my weight loss, I lost 5-10 kg, and then I was working on my biggest fear, which I didn't know it had existed before. I was working on my hair, growing my hair. I'm full of baby hairs now because I lost a lot of hair during with stress. And then so much more self-confidence and even mindfulness practices. So it was an amazing experience.
That's fantastic. And congratulations for your weight loss and everything you accomplished so far. I know it's a very, very deep and very transformational therapy because it goes really to the
Mhm.
root cause, it goes really to the core of the issue. So, can you maybe talk with us a bit more about emotions and what those emotions are? And if you could just, tell us a bit more about that.
Emotions, in what way? What do you mean?
So usually,
Emotions.
So I know you mentioned that you obviously you're helping ladies to go through limiting beliefs, which we can talk about that later on as well,
Mhm.
but just emotions in general, because they are stuck in our body. So as far as I know, so how can you go to the root cause of an emotion that
Yeah,
obviously is there
yeah.
and is still
So
manifest? Hmm.
yeah, so every emotion, like and every feeling has a root, and it's deep rooted, and it starts from a belief what we form in childhood, or how different scenes affect us from an early stage of our lives, and that is causing us feelings, emotions. So the interpretation is the most important thing. And once we go back and understand the root, what is the belief, then, and first of all, you feel the feeling, and then you have to go down and see behind the scenes what is the belief, what is the story behind it. And when you understand, that's when you can release that feeling, and then rewire it or recode it, or transform it into a good feeling. Being, let's say, being not enough, being unworthy is one over two of the biggest feelings or emotions we feel, and which is limiting us, blocking us. And we can rewire that when we go back behind the scenes and understand where it's coming from. And hypnotherapy is very, very powerful. I love talk therapy as well. I've done that before, but hypnosis was much deeper and much more efficient work for me, because I with hypnosis you switch off your logical thinking, so you go into the feeling mind, you go into the emotional mind, and you don't rationalize anything. So you completely open to suggestions, and that's where you can find the root easily, compared to the conscious therapy.
Incredible. So when you mention talking therapy, there could be something like cognitive behavior therapy, CBT. So it's more like a therapist. And when we talk about what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and how you're acting, that type of therapy. But
Talk
hypnosis,
therapy is more the psychotherapy and the classical therapy. Actually, RTT is very much influenced by CBT, which is looking into the behaviors and through different methods. So, but talk therapy is definitely when you talk to your therapist one to one, and you need a couple of sessions or 10 sessions to build a rapport, to build a connection with the therapist, because your thinking mind is saying, oh, should I talk to her? Should I open to her, up to her or him? Should I be vulnerable? When you are hypnotized, you don't think about that. The therapist can go in and then go down to the root very, very quickly. That's why it's rapid transformation.
I
Um,
love that. That's amazing. So let's say someone never did any hypnosis before, any hypnotherapy before, and I'm pretty sure they are excited now because, like you said, there's no space for feeling vulnerable and you just have to go with the flow. And I
mhm.
know I spoke with you before, and I hear this so often. A client comes to you saying, I have a problem. And then when you go into hypnosis, you find out different things underlying and you find out different root causes and all sort of things which they never really been thinking about it because everything was in their subconscious mind. So can you tell us a bit more about the hypnosis? If for someone who never done it, just talk with us about the journey, how that works.
So yeah, so hypnosis is a very deep a trip or journey into our subconscious mind, and finding the alignment with our heart and our mind, and also finding the connection between the unconscious mind and the conscious mind, the logical and the feeling mind. And that's when with hypnosis we can harmonize that, so then there's no inner conflict. And going back to the other question, yes, there are smaller, not smaller, so-called smaller issues like confidence. I'm not confident enough. So it's not like a very like a depression or anxiety, but still confidence can go back to a very, very serious issue. And that issue can cause other problems as well in your life. So those are the linking problems. So often we find that even someone with a smaller issue, oh, I just have a confidence issue, they came to me, and then it turns out that they had much, unlinking issues. So we needed the second session because your mind is only focusing on one area, and then you can uncover some linking problems during one session. But then if you find that there are other big problems that are linked to that, the original presenting problem, that we need another session as well. So that's why it's very powerful, because you get so much information when someone is hypnotized.
That's fantastic. And also, I remember you mentioning that you have a lot of clients. They are coming to you because they want to get rid of addiction. And I remember you told me a story about someone who actually tried to quit smoking, and they couldn't, made it different things that they tried, and actually they come to you with the hypnosis, and it worked for them, quitting smoking in just a few sessions. So can you talk with us a bit more? How can actually this happen from, addiction in general? How how hypnotizing
Yeah,
can help?
addiction is like every other problem. There's always an interpretation behind it, or there's always a trauma or a bad experience in life, or a series of experiences, bad events in our lives, and that cause you to have this bad habit of drinking or smoking, and it's nothing else but trying to soothe yourself down, and then soothe you, and then release the inner conflict in you, or fear in you, or the feeling in you, that is has been rooted in you. So it's the same issue as the other issues. There's always behind it, there is a limiting belief, and that's when it's released, you can actually get rid of that addiction. You no longer need the alcohol to feel worthy, or to feel uplifted, or to feel energized. So
Thank you so much for sharing that. That really makes sense. And it's so important because we don't really realize how much we have in our subconscious mind. And when you start this healing journey, it's just so powerful because you discover, like you said, trauma from probably when you are like a child, like 4, 5, 6 years. And it's just incredible how everything is still there and it's stopping us moving towards what we want. So I know you
yeah.
mentioned that you're also a life coach. Can you tell us a bit more about that part of your business as well?
Yeah, so it's kind of I become your inner cheerleader, or your mindset cheerleader, or your mindset coach throughout the process. And hypnotherapy is not just one session. So I start with an intake, a discussion. It's kind of a talk therapy. It's a full hour. It's not like a 30 minutes quick discovery call, because I fully want to understand what the presenting problem. And in this session, I really want to uncover what you really want, because that's where we have to drive your mind to what you really want. We need to understand where is the opposite, is where it's coming from, the problem, but what's your desired goal, and then what's your dream, and then how you can step out, and what's the feeling. It's very important, what is the feeling behind the problem. And then there is a full 3 hour to 3 hour journey, the hypnosis, and then there is a coaching afterwards. It's a 2-3 session follow-ups, when I give lots of mindfulness techniques. Like, let's say I had a client with money blocks. We had a full hour talk therapy, and then it was a discovery call about the presenting problem, the money blocks, and then we went down to scenes, and discover where the root was, what the belief is. We transformed it, and then she got a beautiful customized recording that she had to listen for at least 3 weeks. And then afterwards, we had to follow-up coaching sessions where I gave her lots of mindfulness tips. And one was just very simple, and she never thought about it. Do not look at your bank account every day, or do not watch the scale. Just visualize what's your ideal goal, what your desire is, looking at the numbers on your account, money flowing in, looking at the scale in your mental, thing in your mentally, and then see this the number is dropping, and not anxiously watching the scale or watching your bank account. So small little techniques that and other mindfulness practices that I am guiding my people through for a complete healing.
Congratulations. That's so beautiful what you shared there. It's amazing. And I'm so glad that you found your calling. And also, thank you very much for sharing really lovely and supporting and guided meditation for Supermom's Magic Circle group on Facebook. I remember when I saw your first meditation, guided meditation, which you offered for us for free. I really appreciate that. And my ladies, they love it. And you have such a beautiful voice, and you are just so
Oh,
good
thank
for this.
you.
You're welcome. Is you are meant to do this. Can you just talk with us a bit more about how did you found your calling? How did you know this is your purpose in life, and how did you know this is the right thing for you to step in, being a
Mm.
hypnotherapist and being a life coach?
I think I didn't find it, it came to me. I've been trying and forcing myself to find my calling, and that's why I tried myself out in many areas in my professional life and in my personal life. But when the calling came to me, it was just a morning, January 1st, when the gate opened, and I was driving into my marketing manager role into the company's parking lot, and then the gate opened, and I was listening to a video. Marissa was actually hypnotizing a girl and trying to get rid of nail biting, which was a really serious problem for her. And then I just said, this is it. Like, actually listening to just one video changed my life. And then I said, if this technique, and I was also hypnotized by Marissa before, and I had amazing understanding in many, many things. And then I just said, this is what I want to do. This is how I want to help people. I no longer want to drive into this car park and then representing other brands where I can help people heal, and that's when the calling came to me. I didn't find it; I attracted it.
That's fantastic. And it is amazing what you're saying. Honestly, I love everything you do. And I also know, like you said, you are a mom as well. Can you just talk with us a bit about the motherhood journey and how do you balance your business with your son?
Yes, I think it's very easy to me. And often my friends are asking how you do this. And I think I felt from the very beginning that I am like an instinct mom. I want a child. I would love to become a mother. And then I also want to be an entrepreneur. And this is absolutely doable. And once you feed your mind that it's doable, you have time for everything. And I teach my son as well, when we always in a rush, homework, after school activities, we always have time for ourselves and for everything you're really, really passionate about. So that's how I approach motherhood. I am passionate about it, like a little project, and yeah, it was easy for me, and I always went for creative projects that excited me, and of course I had hardships as well, but I just love being a mom. And I feed my mind that I love being a mom, and that's why it became me, a mom who loves being a mom, a mom who loves being doing projects and being an entrepreneur. Or even if I had to go back to my full-time job, I just welcomed that as an opportunity. So
Hmm.
it was easy that way.
That's fantastic. And could you tell me maybe a tip is there something you are helping your son because you have all this knowledge, you're transforming lives and you're helping so many clients? Is there something you are already teaching your son about this word, about hypnosis and coaching in
Mhm.
general? Is there like a life lesson
Yeah,
that
I
you maybe?
practice hypnosis on him. So sometimes he can't sleep, and then says to me, I'm in the living room, and he says, "Come in, mommy, can you come in and take me down the steps?" Or and then the more I practice on him, the more he acquires the technique so he can do it on himself. And then I just say, hey baby, I have to get into this now. I said good night, so just you know how to do it, take yourself down the steps, because self-hypnosis, it works with kids as well. You just have to tell them or work with their imagination. So I usually have a calming voice, and then I take them down from 10 steps descending, make them imagine every step is a different color, and then the dreamland, the big golden shiny gate is going to open, and it will lead them into a beautiful world where they feel safe. And then I give him suggestions for that night, and then so this is one tool I always do to make him sleep. And this is a hypnosis technique that he learned now. Or the other one is that I just learned, and it's amazing with kids. Just call your brain, like name your brain. Let's say my son's brain is Jeff, and then when he has a bad thought, mommy, I can't do this. I can't play piano. I can't practice. This is not working. Then I say, just talk to Jeff. And this is something I learned from someone else. And it's just amazing. And I started practicing this with him. So I tell him, just talk to your brain, talk to your mind, because it's just your mind is telling you all those things. And if you talk to him or her, you can reframe it. So definitely there are small techniques kids love, and hypnotherapy can work on them.
This is phenomenal. Thank you, Agnes. Thank you so much for sharing that. I will definitely start implementing those techniques with my son. Jason, he's just 2 at the moment, but I love it. So the steps, the 10 steps you mentioned, so I'm just starting from 10 and then would be 9. And then do I mention the colors or I let him use his
Sometimes, or
imagination?
it can be with small kids. You can start at early age, 3. You can, I call it cloud hopping for myself or for my son. Uh, 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 because theirs might be not very creative for their little imagination. So just imagine you are hopping from cloud to cloud, and then now the cloud is coming, and then it's purple, and then this is the color of love, and then you want to build in the suggestions you want to feed him that day. If he felt like frustrated, then you use the words calm, you are relaxed, everything, sleeps come to you, and things like that. Yeah, so you take them down to hopping down to from cloud to cloud, or you can use the rainbow, that you can slide down slowly on a rainbow, and then I'm going to count you down from 10 to 1. Yeah, that's another one.
That's beautiful. I love it and I will try it because I think it's so important before you go to bed, until you get into that really deep sleeping, your subconscious mind is there. And obviously, if you end the night with those lovely magic words, I love you, you are safe, you are incredible, you'll have an amazing sleep, or, those type of things. I usually do that, but I had no idea. It's kind of a hypnosis. So thank you for sharing that. And I learned that it's so much peaceful for him. And I can see he's not waking up asking for water during the night. He's just having a really, really good deep
Mhm.
sleep. So that's amazing. I
Yeah,
love
I
it.
have one more technique I had been doing since he was one day old. And I didn't know that time, but it's so powerful. And even my friend messaged me the other day and she said she has a newborn and she was here visiting us and she saw how it worked. And she messaged me yesterday, could you tell me that little poem you keep telling Leonard? And Leonard is 9, but I tell him every single day and he's asking for it. So this is a very simple little poem to him that I came up with. Close your eyes, little bunny or little honey, and then imagine that you are safe here. Mommy's here, and then I start calling out the little soft toys he's around with, so he feels safe around the soft toys, and that was a really good way to make him sleep on his own. Because I pretend that the soft toys are all there and protect him, and mommy and daddy is here as well. And just close your eyes and then imagine your soft toys are here. And then I specifically called out what soft toys are around him, and we were playing, and he told me, oh, this is penguin here now today, this is turtle, and then this is actually, if you use this every single day, then it's going to be programmed in him or her, or little boy or girl, and in his little mind. And yeah, it will be with him for years, and it's a very, very good way to calm them and soothe their nervous system before sleep.
That's amazing. That's so powerful, everything you share. Thank you so much for being an open book with us. And it's lots of value we got from you. Can you tell us the name of your website and where can people find you before I know we're gonna go in a very special gift you wanna do today, right on the spot. And I was like, I'm open to it. I'm very excited. Just tell us where people can find you, please, and then tell us about what's happening next in our session today.
Yeah, so my sole business name is Happy Minds, and it's happyminds.ie. And yeah, I also have a new program which has another URLs, and I can share it with you, Slimmer You. It's a weight loss program, shifting your mindset and lose weight through your self-discoveries, your inner mind work. Yeah, happyminds.ie is my website.
That's amazing. So where is it your program started or you're just about to start the program?
Yeah, actually, I launched it last night. So I've been working on this for so long, but I just launched. I pressed the green light when I was fully. I felt like it's ready to be shared. It's an e-journal taking through questions I ask during the therapy sessions, understanding the root of the weight that holds people back, through lots of questions, and then it also includes a 20-minute hypnosis audio recording.
Mhm.
So the two-in-one journaling and listening, the audio is really effective.
That's perfect. Okay. Now, thank you so much. So we are recording on 14th of February, which is Valentine's Day. So this is her gift
Oh
for
yeah,
you
happy
as well. Start.
Valentine's.
Yes. Great. So now let's do the magic, okay? So let's do this.
Okay, so this is going to be an energy activation with a little hypnosis. So it's a hypno meditation. It's a short version of the 25 minute journey I usually do. So it will be a 10 minutes intro, shorter version. And what we are going to do is aligning our heart and mind and inner God to truly find our inner wisdom and truly align the three centers that are guiding us, so we can make decisions from our gut. You know, we often say gut feeling. I have a gut feeling, but you are still blocked. You are still limited. You can't really truly act the way you feel because there's an inner conflict. So with this activation, and if you do it every day for a good while, you will learn the technique to activate all three: your mind, your heart, and your gut, and then you will act from your true self.
It's amazing. And is it a case everyone who's watching, they can do this meditation with us. So, do I have to say something to you?
No. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fully guide you through this hypno meditation. The first thing, it's 10 minutes. So you will sit in your chair and then you will feel relaxed. And I will just take you down the steps. And at the beginning, I just let me demonstrate. That's a little technique I do. So I will ask you to look up as high as you possibly can. Look into your own eyebrows or an imaginary spot overhead, if you can try. So look up. If you can try this, look up. Yeah. Look into your own eyebrows. Fix your eyes to a real spot overhead. Look up. Yeah, like that. And keep your eyeballs. And I will ask you to take a deep breath like this. You have to look up, stare at that spot. Take a deep breath. And then exhale. And I will guide you through this. And until we take the third deep breath, you are going to look into your own eyebrows. And on the third breath, I will ask you to exhale and then close your eyelids down. So this is just inducing hypnosis, but I will guide you through this.
Okay,
Okay.
that's amazing. So, let's have everyone who's listening sit yourself in a very comfortable chair or sofa, or just make sure you're not driving, and make some
Definitely
space
not.
for this beautiful guided meditation that Agni will do for us. Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, so I'm going to play a really nice
What
theta healing music. Can you hear it?
amazing.
Just enjoy it. So don't forget to look up into your own eyebrows, and then you are going to take 3 deep breaths. I'm going to guide you through this. Keep your eyebrows right up. And on the third exhale, you are going to close your eyelids right down and then just relax your eyes wherever they need to go. Okay? So find a comfortable position, lying down with your feet and hands apart. Allow your body to gently settle into the surface beneath you, feeling supported, feeling rounded. Take a moment to connect with yourself, becoming aware of the rhythm of your breath. Now gently look up as high as you can, as though you're trying to look into your own eyebrows. Keep your eyes fixed on a real or imagined spot overhead. Just breathe in deeply and breathe out. Take another deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. And just one final time, breathe in, keeping your eyes right up, keeping your eyes on that spot. And as you exhale, gently close your eyelids down, all the way down. That's perfect. As your eyelids shut down, allow the muscles around your eyes becoming heavy, droopy, and drowsy. Feel them as though they've been glued shut. Feel tight. Look together. And the harder you try to open your eyes, the more they feel glued together. Go deeper. Let go now and allow yourself to drift deeper, focusing only on my voice. Feel a warm sensation beginning to spread from the top of your head, all the way down your body, as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. Every time I click my finger and say go deeper, you'll find yourself letting go more and more, becoming more and more relaxed. Now picture yourself standing at the top of a staircase, looking down at 10 steps. Each step leads you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Now begin to take step 10. Feel every muscle, every nerve in your body relax as you step down, feeling lighter, looser, and you drift deeper. You take step 9 and step 8. Hear your feet on each step, feeling them beneath you, treading down as you move deeper and deeper into this peaceful, calm state. With step 7 and step 6, feel lighter, with each step letting go of tension, worry, sinking into an even deeper state of relaxation. Step 5 and 4, each step takes you further into this peaceful place where you can allow your body to float freely, all tension melting away. Step 3 and step 2, you are now going deeper, lighter, calmer, and more relaxed with every breath. You are in full alignment. Now you take step 1, and with this final step, you effortlessly drift into a profound state of relaxation, where your mind and body are completely at ease. Now place one hand on your heart and the other one on your lower belly. This will help you connect physically to your 3 energy centers. Now bring your awareness to your gut, just below your rib cage. Feeling the golden light glowing stronger in this space, grounding you in your deep inner knowing. You trust your gut to guide you, and you hear your inner voice clearly. You honor your instincts, your inner knowing, which is always steady and unwavering, guiding you with clarity. Bring your awareness to your heart now. Imagine a golden beam of light focusing here, radiating warmth and love from the center of your chest. You feel the warmth in your heart, and you are now open to love and harmony. You trust the wisdom of your heart, knowing that it will always guide you. As your heart expands with each breath, you feel clarity, love, and understanding filling your entire body, allowing this loving, warm energy to guide you. Now shift your awareness to the space between your eyebrows, your mind center. See the golden beam of light glowing brightly here, clearing your thoughts like the rising sun illuminating the sky. Your mind is clear and receptive now, and you listen deeply to your inner wisdom. Any mental clutter dissolves away, making space for focus, intuition, and truth. Your mind is now open, calm, and perfectly aligned with your heart and gut. Go deeper. Now I will guide you through a breathing exercise. So you will inhale deeply through your nose, directing your breath first into your belly, then your chest, and finally up to your head. And you will hold this breath for a moment, allowing these 3 energies to merge. And as you exhale, gently through your mouth, releasing any tension, doubt, or noise. So breathe in. Imagine the golden beam of light moving in harmony with your breath. The golden light fills your belly, chest, and mind. And exhale. And any lingering worries, overthinking, or self-doubt dissolve into the air. With every breath, your alignment strengthens. You are deeply connected, mind, heart, and gut, flowing as one. Now let's do this one more time. Inhale deeply through your nose into your belly, then your chest, and finally up to your mind. Hold it. Exhale. Feel and see the golden beam of light wavering between your mind, heart, and gut, connecting and harmonizing these centers. This energy unites, activating your inner wisdom. You hear your inner voice clear now, as your heart, mind, and gut are in perfect harmony. What is this inner voice telling you? You have a strong, powerful inner voice now. You have a voice. What is it trying to tell you? as your heart mind alignment is activating you get a message. Open your ears, listen to it, feel it. What is it telling you? Take a deep breath and listen. Breathe in slowly. Let your heart, mind, gut align in perfect harmony, sending you all you need right now. You have a strong inner voice. It is your biggest cheerleader, your supporter, your wisdom. Just listen to it now. Whatever you feel, hear, or experience now, embrace it and trust the guidance within you. Trust that it leads you with confidence and clarity. With every breath, feel this golden alignment grounding deeper into your being. Your heart beats with love. Your mind is open and clear. Your gut is strong and truthful. All three are glowing inside you, radiating the truth. These centers are aligned now, guiding you effortlessly. Take a deep breath in, and as you hold it, feel your heart, mind, and gut glowing brightly, radiating clarity, love, and deep inner knowing. Now exhale slowly, releasing any remaining doubt, anchored fully in your truth. I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and you will return to your full awareness. On the count of 1, begin to become aware of your surroundings. On the count of 2, slowly begin to come back to your body. On the count of 3 and 4, you are fully aligned, deeply connected and empowered by your inner voice. Trust it, follow it, lead it, let it lead you. On the count of 5, wiggle your fingers and toes, stretch gently, and when you are ready, open your eyes, feeling wonderful, feeling empowered, feeling fully aligned with your inner knowing, your truest self. How did it feel?
Wow. This was amazing. I have tears in my eyes. I felt all this magic, everything flow. I saw lots of hearts. I saw lots of, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. Lots of hugs and kisses, lots of abundance. And for me, it was a case of my inner voice said that I'm on the right path, on the right
Oh, that's
path.
beautiful.
And I had all those faces and like a huge group of empowering women in a circle, and they were just
Oh,
hugging together, and they were just, oh wow, this was amazing. And I saw even money flowing towards us. It was magical. Thank you
mm.
so much. And I was yawning a lot, so that's definitely the sign that it
Yeah. So
worked.
yawning is not being bored. Yawning is a way of releasing. See, you're releasing, and that's perfect. Like during hypnosis and hypnotherapy, people are yawning, coughing. That's all releasing. Someone needs to go to the toilet. It's all the way of releasing your tensions and freeing up those energies that are holding you back. So it's great. And if you keep this alignment always, just practice this, then you will be in perfect alignment.
Wow, thank you so much. It's just so lot and it's lots of light, at least around me. I feel so light like a feather. I feel like I flow. And like
Oh,
you said, all the energy, I can feel it literally just going all over. And it's just all this magic. Thank you so much from the deep of my heart for something so beautiful you
thank you
created.
so much
And I
for just having this conversation with me. I loved it. I really enjoyed it.
thank you very much for all the insights and all the love and all your knowledge. And thank you for who you are. And you are such a beautiful soul and you are transforming lives and you're an amazing mom as well. So thank you very, very much for that. And
Thank you, Roxandra.
I will definitely put all your details there so people can contact you. If they will send you a butterfly, just so you know, they are coming from Super Moms Magic Circle group. So you know this beautiful community, you know what we are all about. And I know Agnes, she mentioned about getting some discounts for you ladies. So if you want to go in her way, I'm saying ladies, but I'm pretty sure you're open to work with men as well. So whoever
Oh
wants to,
yeah, definitely.
yeah. So thank you again. And I really appreciate you being here. And I wish you a very good luck with your new program you just launched yesterday. And
Thank you
all,
so much.
you're more than welcome. And I'm sure we're going to get more of you if you're going to have time later on this year. Maybe you can come and bring more magic in our world because your word is beautiful and we need you
Oh,
more.
thank you. Sending so much love to you and everyone.
Thank you very much. All the best. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.